Hi guys, my name is Prize. This is It's Prize. Today I'm bringing for you a very very special guest, especially for you guys who are running from Uganda. You think there are no jobs here. I have a person who's from the Ministry of Education, and he's going to be giving us tips, especially those who are educated and you're going to those Arab countries to look for jobs. So right now I'm going to ask him to introduce himself.
Okay, thank you, Prize. My name is Kambaho Narasi. I work with Ministry of Education and Sports under UBTEB as his Principal Communications Officer. And apart from that, I work with Enterprise Uganda as a mentor. So, via job creation, via establishing businesses, sustaining businesses, yeah, this is my right area where I can at least share with you my thoughts and ideas.
Wow, thank you so much, Nalas. I appreciate your time and accepting to come onto my channel to talk to my subscribers. So what tips do you give to those youths who are running to Arab countries and maybe their education, they are graduates? What tips do you have to give them to survive in Uganda, because you have not thought of living yourself? How are you surviving, and what tips can you give to those people who are educated? And just tell them anything that you think.
Okay, as we study our courses in university and other institutions, we always have dreams and aspirations. Our target is to get jobs, good jobs in leading organizations. And we forget the core that we have got abilities, the natural abilities, we have our natural interests, which would guide our passion. In one of the areas, as we study, even the courses we go for, it is about our passion. So we say before you progress to look for that job or to start your own business, the number one inspiration is your attitudes, your hobbies, and your interests as a person. So from my experience, when I finished university, my first job was marketing, because I have a passion for networking with people. I have interpersonal skills. I can make a sale. But that job, when I got it, it was not my final destination. I was like, no, I should be one day be able to start my own company, whereby I will be able to do my own business. My passion was in agriculture. We started the company, and me and my wife, in 2011, different group of companies. And our interest was agriculture, was business, and to bring it to speed was, much as we worked, as I had a formal job, up to now I have a formal job, but I make sure that my company and my businesses are running. We do agriculture, we are in coffee, we are in poultry, we are in matoke, we are into cows, we are into goats, for business, not for these, to have them as for status, no, but business. Where there is sense for money, we normally do that. So, to be specific on this, I've seen young people who go and study a course. You can study a course, but you find your calling in something else. I have my friend called Davin, or SCJ. He did a petroleum engineering course in China together with the masters. But when he was in China, he started an IT company where he does short videos for different products. He maintains social media. He designs websites. This is a petroleum engineer. But his main focus when he came back, he started an IT company, Great Point. And he's surviving on that company because currently he's the one who manages our sites. He manages our social media. He manages our Twitter. He sets up Twitter pages. He sets up Facebook pages. He sets up all these different apps, LinkedIn and other programs. So as young people, we need to be dynamic and identify our niche. Another area I would encourage is, I might have a passion, but I might lack the skill. Look for a partner, look for a friend who could be better than you in that area. You work with a team of others. In my area, I might not be good at video editing or audio editing, but I work for someone who can help me do that one. So if I have a passion, like for you, Price, you have started an IT company online. You might not do all this editing. You might know how to do, but you might not have the time to dedicate yourself to maybe editing videos, editing these clips. But you might get someone who is an expert in that area, and he helps you to do that. So as young people, I say, in terms of your skill, yes, you have got the skill, plus your passion, so you can identify those opportunities and you do them locally here in Uganda. For example, the president of Uganda normally tells us about Uganda. Basically, we are relying on agriculture. He talks over 4-acre model. Another, he say, in 1 acre, what can you do? Most of us are from villages where there is land. You can comfortably do some small farming, even those who are from town. For example, in Gaza here where we stay, we don't have an acre, but you have a small piece of land. But in that small piece of land where 50 by 100, you can have your poultry there, you can have your piggery there, you can have your rabbits there, and all these can bring you money. Quick gains. You can start your mushroom project.
But how do you start, beginning? Where do you get the money? If you want to tell me to do piggery, what? Where is the starting capital?
Okay, the money. The starting capital. In Uganda, I'll give an example of mushrooms. Starting a mushroom, you might not need, might not even beyond 500 or less. I remember we are doing it. You just need pieces of wood. You need to create a dark room, maybe using papyrus grass, which you can use local materials, or you can improvise any materials. The most important source of capital is the idea. When you get an idea, the source of funding will come. You can talk to a friend, you can talk to a friend, you can talk to a parent, or you can talk to a relative, and you build that capital. You can have an idea this year in 2022, and you start mobilizing. You talk to a friend, someone will give you money. Be open. You say, my idea is this. I remember at the Finnish campus in 20, at the Finnish even, I was already working, but I had the idea of maize processing. I was working in Fort Potro. I shared with my MP. I said, I have this idea. I process maize and so I applied the college. She gave me 700,000. He said, that's a good idea. Go and add in your capital. So if you have an idea, don't say, I have to go to the bank, go to the circle, look for money. No. You can start by saving. 2, you can start by talking to your friends. And these are resources. The key resource you want is the people. The right people. Identify the right people. Don't be in a class of people whereby they won't be of help. In your circle of friends, identify 1, 2, 3 who can be supportive. You can talk this one and connect with another person.
But some people begin. Let me ask you. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but sometimes you begin a business and it does not work. Again, you begin another business, it doesn't work. So, which businesses? Maybe there are businesses which, or maybe because people have not identified their passion. Is that the reason why sometimes businesses will not work? Because you may borrow money or get money from a friend and then the money will not work. Well, the business will just collapse.
Okay. If you look, if you are talking in terms of business ideas, one, the key source of business idea is, as you have talked over the business opportunity identification, there are many areas. Look at the experience, look at the education, look at your hobbies. Then you have to look at the external factors, the environment. If, for example, you want to start a project, you might say, for example, if I start a veterinary shop in Rukunjiri, are there cattle keepers? If I started it in Karamoja where there are cattle keepers, you have to identify all those factors. First of all, you say in your business, you must first do your research. Before you start making your proposal, do your research, you find out if I want to start maybe a ladies boutique on Kampala Road, what type of customers am I targeting? If I want to start an online store of selling boutiques or earrings, which type of customers am I targeting? If my shop is online, am I targeting the working class? Am I targeting the youth? Am I targeting what? So after doing all your research, you are sure, your research, where you're going to put your business, the people you're targeting. You have your right method of reaching them. Maybe if it's online or the phone call or SMSs or WhatsApp groups. I see people advertising the business on Mama Tendo. Those who want to sell everything, Mama Tendo is top one center for ladies things. Yeah, so as young people, we are blessed with technology now. Let's explore technology. You go there and Google and you master and you study. I've seen my wife doing poetry here most of the times. But most of the things she does, she reads on her own. And she knows how to take care of 1 day old chick, how to treat after 3 days, how to treat after a month. So as young people have that technology. Let's explore. Let's do the research. For example, the beginning point for, where government has put money. For example, now, government has said we will put money in manufacturing, we will put money in hotels, leisure and hospitality, we will put money in ICT, we will put money in production. If, for example, you can add value in processing juice from mangoes, why not? You could start, say, me, I'm going to process mangoes, I pack juice, I'll be selling it either online or be selling it on church functions and others. So let's identify where the government has put money. We have put over there is youth fund, there is a Muga fund. This money has come. Parish development model, we have made this money is available. It has been released in these parishes. Are you registered in those circles where you can get this money, a group of 10 people, 30 people? you start a venture. If you are dealing in maybe producing coffee and you pack it and you sell it, or you add value to beans, you get your beans or your rice, process, pack it, and pack it in kilograms and supply it homes. My neighbor here is a lawyer. He used to work with KCC, he resigned. He's a lawyer. He runs into advertising, but he has started business of packing rice. He goes to his home in Soroti, he packs the rice, he brings it here in Kampala and sells it for us, processes it, puts it 5 kilograms, 10 kilograms, brings it here at an additional cost. So as young people, let's not narrow our focus. Let's focus on an idea and see how we can build it. Along the way, you find the partners and how to start. So for those who feel cash, or which business can I do? Enterprise Uganda is a government facility which is there to give you free education and mentor you until how to start your business. You start the business, they will connect you to the right people to mentor you until when you start running. So I would encourage the youth. Enterprise Uganda is on Rumba Avenue. Please go there and visit. They have free business clinics, they have free business mentorship and coaching. Purpose, go there and you get a business advisory free of charge. And I'm telling you, the story will be different. The most limiting factor for us is failing to be inspired to start something. That fear, overcome the fear. You will never know how far you can go unless you start on a journey. We normally say that a journey of 100 miles starts with a single step. So I would wish to encourage the young people. Identify that idea, reach out on someone who can talk to you and mentor you. And the other things will fall in place. And you find your idea, which you started 10 years ago, has materialized now. Instead of pushing, and the more you push the idea, the more the time is going. Time waits for no man. I'll give an example of politicians. Politicians, they're going to election, they lose. They will come back. Maybe by God's chance, they will get it. So, but you will never become what you want unless you have started on it. You cannot be president of Uganda if you have not even gone to pick the forms. The idea is to get an idea, go and pick the form, contest to be a president of Uganda. That's how you begin. But if you say, I begin, I need the money, it's not all about the money. The president normally tells us about his story. They started without guns. So they say they had 27 guns. Other guns, they went and attacked. So let the resources not limit us. Let's have the idea. Let's build up this idea by seeking mentorship. And then the rest, we shall follow in. You start small. It's small by building it. After 1 year, 2 years, you find your idea is a very big project and very successful.
Those degree holders, they say they don't have skills. They just have knowledge but no skills.
Okay. About the skills, Uganda, we launched the Skilling Uganda project in 2012. And our focus is simple. We say, regardless of a degree, your diploma, or any status, you can now enroll and start and get a skill. Not study. We say get a skill. Under our TVET department, Ministry of Education and Sports, Technical Vocational Education and Training Department, we have rolled out modular programs. You might find there is a course like cosmetology. It has many skills or occupations where someone can start and get a skill. You can concentrate on maybe massage, you can concentrate on beauty therapy, you can concentrate on making nails, you can concentrate on working on women's hair, you can concentrate on working on men. So under those modules, for you, you don't need to study all these modules. I want to be specialist on working on nails. I want to be specialist on working on maybe massage. If that is your business idea, come and get that skill so that you master, what you are going to apply. So now you find that course takes 3 months. The others which are offered under another form, under the Directorate of Industrial Training, it takes a period of 1 month. So you will choose these courses you come for is for your skill, to get a skill. Then after that you can go and start the business in that line because you will be having the expertise. So as graduates and young people, for me, for example, my passion is in agriculture, and agriculture will be focusing on cattle. How can I look after cows, multiply them and breed them? So if I want to be a specialist in that area, I will go and enroll for this course, maybe on cattle breeding. I do it for 3 months. I will get a certificate, yes, but my purpose is not a certificate. The purpose is the knowledge and the skill on how to manage my cows. How do I treat? How do I do breeding? How do I control ticks and other things? So as young people, the government of Uganda has given us a good platform where you can get these skills in any institution in Uganda. All these institutions are accredited. Each district has got a vocational institution in Uganda. So regardless of where you come from, you can go into this institution, get these skills, and you get a recognized document. Show that really I'm an expert in the beauty therapy, I'm an expert in nail cutting, I'm an expert in cutting the hair. So let us leave around our degrees, let us put the skills to right use. You look at the president of Kenya, the current one who has been elected today, Ruto. He's a graduate. He said he studied botany or something like that. But his business was poultry rearing. Up to now, he has poultry rearing, if you read about his profile. So if someone who studied the issues of botany, animals and plants, has managed to succeed in chicken rearing, for us as young people, let's have the passion. Let's identify what we believe in. Let's identify what we want to do as business, and we go for it. And therefore, our success shall not be limited by what we studied. Our success shall be determined by what we have put our minds on. We are focused on it, and we can be able to excel.
So people don't have to look at being employed for startup.
For startup, this is what I believe in. When I started my company was like, when my child finishes, even before they finish. Now, for example, from COVID time, my children, the two big ones, P5 and P7, we are managing our portal project here. We are managing our piggery project here. So I don't see why you should say, hey, I'm looking for a job. No, the job is already there. They can treat this, they can look after birds, they can look after these pigs. They have mastered that art. These girls can do pastry in the house. We eat pancakes every day. Quality pancakes. You graduate who is there, identify a pancake. Add value in that pancake. You can add ginger in it, you can add lemon taste. Want these? Identify something you can add on. Like what is trending now? Barbecue. People like these barbecues. They no longer want these Katogova hours. Yes. Please go and do it. I see it is excelling. Baguma restaurant, you see it is popular here in Kampala. Now he has in Mbarara, he has in Nakasero, he has in Nankurabi. His first business was selling Kabaragara and Oshera at Makobara High School in Rukunjiri. But he started with selling Katogo in Chukubo. No, Shauriak. And after that, he ventured into buffet, which is it has no oils. It's what we call it. What we call it teacher in my local language. So from there now he has added another element of barbecue, and it's exciting. Yeah. So if I want something fresh juice, I go to Baguma. Fresh bushera, I go to Baguma. So as young people, there is no business you cannot start. There is a business you start, but add value to it. I remember me when I met my wife in 2009. She introduced me making mandas, but these mandas were spiced. We used to add ginger, we used to add lemon. And in Fort Potro, I would ride my bicycle from Chitramba, it was 14 kilometers, supply mandas in the whole of Fort Potro town. So I was a rich lecturer by then, yes. I was a PRO, I was a lecturer, but my business was supplying good mandas with spices in Fort Potro town. I used to have a bicycle. Very at 6, I'm already baking mandas. By 7, I'm on the road. By 7:30, I've supplied the Fort Potro town. I'm back to class to teach. So as young people, let's identify our potential, add some value, research about it. Well, we need knowledge. I've given you Enterprise Uganda is there. Yes, Enterprise Uganda, yes. It's located on Mumba Avenue, near National Drug Authority there, near St. Catherine Hospital around there. They're neighboring there on room. Everything is free under Enterprise Uganda. Mentorship, they train you, they groom you, they mentor you, they come and look at your business, they help you to balance your books, and help you for free. It's a government facility for free. And there are also government programs for skilling. For example, under the Directorate of Industrial Training, that program is sponsored. You go there and study these short courses for skills, and it is a government program paid for free. So if you want those skills in those areas, it is for free. If you are in projects like poultry, or in projects like tree planting, or in projects like coffee planting, those who have come from places where there is land, this government has free facilities under NADS. You want they give me like coffee for 3 acres, free. You got free. Go to the district of Kao in your district, get it. Go to a sub-county, look for extension worker, it is free. Services for agriculture are free across Uganda, very free. You want coffee, you want poultry, you want whatever, they are all there free. Yes, go to any office, you can be directed either sub-county or at the district. Yes, they give for free. Under government program, partial development model, they are there for free. Like I'm going to get coffee for 3 acres, cuttings from Coffee Development Authority. I'm going to get free trees, eucalyptus, from National Forest Authority for free. I'm going to have applied for free irrigation system on my farm from Ministry of Water and Environment. All these services are free. Go to your district, ask your cow, they'll be able to give you this information. Or your district commercial officer, agricultural fixation officers, they'll be able to give you. Or visit any office of government, many ministry of government, they'll be able to connect you on these free services. You can use the websites. All these services are listed there. Yeah, so Ugandan government has put in all these services to enable the youth. We are looking at these. The best way to get the capital also, if you really find limited, is to get a job. And there are many ways of getting a job. You can volunteer. You can go and seek for a job. For example, we have talked over these. There are many manufacturing companies that have started. They have jobs. So let us not minimize those small jobs. You can go there as a target worker. You say, I work for 3 months. I raise my 1 million or 900 or 700. Then I go and start my poultry or start my mushroom project. So there are many ways where we can get this money. There are other volunteer jobs. You have NGOs. We have churches. We can also go there to get the capital. Then you get out. Then you go and start a business. Going abroad, as long as you go, it's one externalization of labor is recognized in the laws of Uganda and it is sanctioned. You must be cautious to deal with the right registered company and you go in formal channels so that when you go, you are properly covered by the laws of Uganda and the laws of labor in those countries where you are going. So if you go there, I have my friends who have gone there. They have gone there to work for, some have worked for over 10 years there. They go work, come back. And they have built houses, they have married, they drive cars. They go and work. They have contracts for 2 years. They go after 2 years. They come back, come buy higher business. They start businesses here. So working outside, yes, go there, work there with a target to make sure that you say, I'm going to work for 4 years. I'm going to work for 2 years. I want to work for this period. Meanwhile, you're building your dream business back home here. Yes. Good.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kambaho. I appreciate the time. I cannot ask you any more questions. You have answered everything very well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this has been his prize. And for those who are in Qatar and you think I'm coming back, I have a mentor here. I'm not coming. I have to follow my passion. What was the point? Passion, skill. Then you don't have to begin big. You can start small. Okay, thank you so much.